You ever wake up and just feel off? Not tired exactly, but not fully alive either. Your body feels sluggish, your mind's foggy, and deep down, you know something's not right. You try to shake it off, push through your day, maybe hit the gym, maybe not. But that spark, that fire that used to drive you, it's not really there. That's not just stress. That's not just life getting busy. That's your testosterone, quietly dropping year after year. And here's what they don't tell you. Modern life is perfectly designed to make men weaker. Junk food, endless scrolling, fake dopamine hits, cheap comfort, all of it slowly draining your strength, your confidence, your edge. Most guys don't notice until it's too late. They wake up in their 30s or 40s and wonder where their drive went, where their muscle went, why they feel invisible in a room instead of powerful. But the good news is, you can fight back. Not with pills, not with some sketchy testosterone booster, but with habits. Real, proven habits that rebuild you from the inside out. In this video, I'm breaking down 6 of them. Simple things you can start doing today. Stack them daily and watch what happens. Your energy returns, your workouts get stronger, your mindset sharpens. And women, they notice the change, even if you say nothing. You don't have to live soft. You just have to start showing up like the man your biology was designed to be. Let's get into it. Habit number 1. Get direct sunlight within the first hour of waking up. This sounds way too simple, but don't skip it. Morning sunlight literally sets the tone for your hormones the rest of the day. Here's why it works. When your eyes take in natural sunlight, especially in the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking, your brain kicks off a chain reaction. Testosterone production increases. Cortisol, the stress hormone, gets balanced. And your internal clock, called your circadian rhythm, locks into place. That means better sleep at night, more energy in the day, and yes, higher testosterone over time. You don't need to stare at the sun or do some weird ritual. Just step outside. No sunglasses, no window between you and the sky. Let the light hit your skin and your eyes for 5 to 15 minutes. Even better if you walk or move while you're out there. It tells your body, we're awake, we're active, we're ready to go. And that signal alone boosts dopamine, motivation, and drive. All things tied to healthy testosterone levels. It costs nothing, it takes a few minutes, but almost no one does it consistently. Start tomorrow. First thing when you wake up, get outside, even if it's cloudy. Your future self will thank you. All right, now that your hormones are waking up with sunlight, it's time to activate your body the way men are designed to move. If you're starting to feel that fire already, don't lose it. Subscribe to the channel right now because I drop content that sharpens you physically and mentally every single week. And trust me, the final habit on this list is the one almost no man is doing. But it might be the single most powerful testosterone booster in your entire life. So don't skip ahead. Stick around. Habit number 2, strength training with real intensity. I'm not talking about casually curling dumbbells while scrolling Instagram. I'm talking about pushing your body through resistance, moving real weight, lifting like a man. Why? Because resistance training is one of the most powerful natural testosterone boosters we have. When you lift heavy, your brain signals your testes to release more testosterone. And over time, your baseline levels go up, along with your muscle, your confidence, and your physical presence. But here's where most guys go wrong. They train often, but not hard. They do 6 days a week of light, random workouts with no real purpose. That doesn't build testosterone. That just burns you out. Instead, focus on intensity over frequency. 3 or 4 focused sessions a week. Stick to compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses, weighted pull-ups. These are movements that hit multiple muscle groups and force your body to adapt.
Train like your life depends on it. Keep rest periods short, use progressive overload, and treat each rep with purpose. Your body knows when you're coasting, and it knows when you're going to war. And don't skip leg day. Lifting heavy with your lower body, especially squats and deadlifts, creates the biggest hormonal response of all. If you've been skipping them, you've been missing out on serious gains. Your testosterone isn't just about how you feel, it's about how you train. You lift weak, you live weak. You lift strong, you walk different, talk different, think different. Habit number 3, get deep, high-quality sleep. Not just sleep, recovery. Most guys today treat sleep like it's optional. They'll spend hours grinding, scrolling, binging, partying, then try to function off 4 or 5 broken hours of rest. That's not hustle, that's self-destruction. Here's the hard truth. If you're not sleeping, you're not recovering. And if you're not recovering, your testosterone tanks, period. See, your testosterone doesn't spike when you're working out. It spikes when you're sleeping. Most of your natural T production happens during REM sleep, especially in the early morning hours. That's when your body resets. That's when it repairs muscle. That's when it recharges your drive. So if you're staying up until 2 a.m. glued to your phone, you're literally robbing yourself of the hormones that make you a man. Fixing your sleep isn't about being perfect. It's about creating a nightly routine that tells your brain it's time to shut down and rebuild. Here's what works. No screens an hour before bed. Get sunlight in the morning and darkness at night. Keep your room cold, quiet, and blacked out. Go to sleep at the same time, even on weekends. And keep caffeine out of your system 8 hours before bed. It's not flashy, it's not sexy, but this one habit changes everything. Your energy, your physique, your motivation, your testosterone, your entire mood. Because a man who sleeps well performs well. In the gym, in business, in life, and yes, even in the bedroom. Habit number 4, cold exposure. And yeah, I know, this one makes a lot of guys flinch, but that's exactly why it works.
We live in a world that's too soft. Warm beds, hot showers, instant comfort, and we wonder why our bodies feel weaker and our minds feel numb. Cold resets that. When you take a cold shower, or even better, hit a cold plunge, your body goes into fight mode. Your nervous system wakes up. Blood rushes to your core, your brain releases adrenaline, dopamine, and yes, testosterone. You're teaching your body to handle stress instead of avoid it. That's huge, because the more resilient your system becomes, the more stable your hormones stay, especially testosterone. But it's not just physical. Cold builds grit, discipline, mental armor. You step under freezing water first thing in the morning, and suddenly the rest of your day feels easy. You already did something hard, something most people won't do. And that, right there, builds confidence. It rewires your brain to stop chasing comfort and start chasing growth. Now, I'm not saying you need to ice bathe like some Navy SEAL. Start small. End your normal shower with 30 seconds of cold. Then go for a minute, then 2. It's not about being perfect. It's about leaning into discomfort, because every time you do, your testosterone rises with your courage. Habit number 5 is where things get uncomfortable, not physically, mentally. We've talked about training, sunlight, cold, and sleep, but none of that works if your brain is fried. And right now, most men's brains are running on fumes. We're addicted to dopamine, the pleasure chemical. Every scroll, every like, every 10-second video, every late-night session with porn, it's all flooding your system over and over until nothing in the real world feels exciting anymore. That's why so many men feel numb, unmotivated, no drive to build, no fire to chase anything. Not because they're weak, but because their reward system is broken. You were never meant to get dopamine hits every 10 seconds. Your biology was built for challenge, tension, struggle, and the reward that comes after. So how do you fix it? Dopamine detox. You start taking back control of your mind. Here's how. Cut the empty dopamine triggers. Limit social media to set times. No endless scrolling. Delete the junk content that gives you fake motivation but no action.
Cut out adult content completely. It hijacks your brain's reward system, crushes your real-life confidence, and lowers your testosterone. I get it, quitting isn't easy. It becomes a cycle that's hard to break. But every time you choose reality over that screen, you take your power back. It's not harmless. It's rewiring your brain to avoid life instead of facing it head-on. Instead, start replacing those hits with real rewards. Lifting, cold showers, going for a walk, finishing a task, facing something hard. The first few days suck. You'll feel bored, frustrated, empty. That's normal. Your brain is healing. But give it time, and your natural motivation returns. Your energy spikes, your hunger for life comes back. And when that happens, you become dangerous again. Driven, focused, alive. Habit number 6. Eat like a man, not like a boy chasing snacks. Eat to fuel your testosterone. Your hormones don't run on low-fat, sugar-filled junk. They run on real food. Nutrient-dense, testosterone-building primal fuel. The kind your body actually recognizes. Most guys today eat like trash. Processed carbs, seed oils, soy-loaded garbage, sugary energy drinks, and zero real protein. That combo doesn't just make you soft, it makes you hormonally weak. Here's what your body actually needs to support testosterone production. Healthy fats, like eggs, beef, butter, olive oil. Zinc from red meat and shellfish. Vitamin D from egg yolks and sunlight. Cholesterol. Yes, cholesterol, because your body uses it to make testosterone. Low-fat diets, they crash your hormones. Too much sugar spikes insulin and crushes T. Living on processed snacks? Say goodbye to drive, strength, and muscle. The fix is simple, but not always easy. You need to eat like a man with a mission. Build your plate around protein, steak, eggs, chicken, liver, salmon. Add in quality fats, avocado, butter, olive oil. Include some carbs, real ones, like rice, sweet potatoes, fruits. Start small. Fix one meal, then 2. Track how you feel. Because when your body is finally getting what it needs, your energy changes, your workouts get stronger, your recovery speeds up, your testosterone rises, and so does your presence as a man. There's one final habit that may seem harmless now, but will silently wreck your future if you let it. Not investing in yourself. And no, I don't just mean throwing money at online courses or expensive gear. I'm talking about the daily choice to become a better version of you. Think about it. How often do you set aside time to read, to train, to learn something new? Or even just reflect? Most people get so caught up in surviving the day, they stop growing. And the truth is, if you're not growing, you're shrinking. Time doesn't wait, and life doesn't slow down. Every day you delay investing in your physical health, your mindset, your skill set, or even your spiritual life, you widen the gap between who you are and who you could have been. The worst part? One day you'll look back and wish you had started sooner, with regret hitting harder than any failure ever could. But here's the good news. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. Read 10 pages a day. Go for that 20-minute walk. Learn a new skill for just 30 minutes. Choose progress, no matter how tiny. That's how powerful people are built. Brick by brick, habit by habit. And if you've made it this far in the video, that already shows something about you. You want more. You're not like the rest. So don't stop here. Keep going. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of people who are also hungry for better. Because the habits you're forming today are either building your future or burying it. The choice is yours.